Hyundai Motor to exit Russia. Plans to sell its plants. Report: South Korea's Hyundai Motor plans to exit Russia and sell its manufacturing plants there to a Kazakh company. South Korea media reported on Wednesday. It is true that there are ongoing discussions regarding the sale, but nothing has been decided, Hyundai Motor said, according to the TV network. Indo-Korea bilateral trade grows 17% to $27.8 billion. India and Korea's bilateral trade grew by 17.3% to $27.8 billion, as per Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency. While Korea's exports to India increased by 10.5% to $8.9 billion. The value of the bilateral trade between the two countries stood at $23.7 billion. SpaceX. Rogers to link mobiles to satellite network in Canada. Elon Musk-led SpaceX and Rogers Communications are planning to link mobile phones to satellite-based services in remote areas in Canada. Delivered via SpaceX's Starlink network, the service will cover 4G and 5G phones starting with SMS text. Indian neobanking startup Jupiter granted MDFC license by RBI. The Reserve Bank of India has granted a non-banking financial company license to Indian neobanking startup Jupiter. This will allow the firm to offer credit directly to customers. Japanese firm Space to attempt first commercial lunar landing today. Japan-based startup Space is preparing to land its Hokuto R Mission 1 spacecraft on Moon. If the firm succeeds, it would mark the world's first lunar landing by a private company. The startup launched the lander aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket in December. Telstra outage impacts countless mobile users across Australia. A major Telstra outage has impacted the leading Australian telco's customers across the country. Down Detector Australia posted about the incident on Twitter on Tuesday afternoon. 16. It is unclear what the cause of the outage was, or how widespread the issue became. WhatsApp adds option to let users use same account on up to 4 phones. WhatsApp has announced it is improving its multi-device offering further by introducing the ability to use the same WhatsApp account on multiple phones. Now you can link your phone as one of up to 4 additional devices, the same as when you link with WhatsApp on web browsers, tablets and desktops, WhatsApp said. Each linked phone connects to WhatsApp independently. China to build satellite system to communicate between Moon, Earth. China is planning to build relay satellites that will serve as a communication bridge between missions to the Moon and ground stations on Earth, according to Xinhua News Agency. The country will reportedly launch one relay satellite in 2024, the same year it plans to launch its lunar mission Chang'e 6. China is expected to launch Chang'e 7 mission around 2026. TCS, Infosys, HCL net staff addition drops 65% in FY23. TCS, Infosys and HCL Tech together added a total of 886 employees in the financial year 2023, a drop of 65% year-on-year. They saw a net addition of 884 employees in the fourth quarter of FY23, compared to 257 in the year-ago period. TCS employee headcount stood at over 6.14 lakh at the FY23 end, while Infosys was at 3.43 lakh. Toyotabacked firm to run driverless taxis in China's Guangzhou. Toyotabacked self-driving tech startup Pony AI has received a permit to operate fully driverless robotaxi services in China's Guangzhou. The vehicles will not have human drivers or safety operators. The firm had started driverless testing in Guangzhou in June 2021. It has accumulated nearly 2 lakh fee-charging robotaxi orders globally as of April 2023. Bangalore-based Log9 opens lithium-ion cell manufacturing line. Bangalore-based Log9 Materials, which makes batteries for electric vehicles, said it launched India's first commercial lithium-ion cell manufacturing facility on its campus in Jaipur on Friday. As per Log9 co-founder Pankaj Sharma, the company has invested about $5 million in the new facility. It has an initial capacity to produce 50 megawatt-hours of battery. Wipro headcount drops by 1,823 in Q4, total headcount at 2.56 lakh. Wipro has reported a drop in its employee headcount by 1,823 in the March quarter. The firm's net addition for FY23 stands at 13,793, down from the financial year 2022's net addition of 45,416. Its total headcount now stands at 256,921. Wipro saw headcount decline by 435 employees in the December quarter. Wikipedia fined 20 Indian rupees lakh by Russian court for Ukraine war article. A Russian court on Thursday fined Wikipedia's owner Wikimedia Foundation 2 million rubles, over 20 Indian rupees lakh, for not deleting banned content. The fine is for an article containing classified information about a Russian military unit's location and the military operation in Ukraine. This is reportedly the seventh fine imposed on Wikimedia in 2023 for not removing prohibited information. Australia to revamp immigration system, smooth entry for skilled workers. Australia proposed on Thursday overhauling its immigration system to speed up getting highly skilled workers into the country, and smoothing the path to permanent residency. The federal Labor government said the current system used to select skilled migrants, the points test, will be modified to identify people with the correct skill sets the Australian economy needs going forward. PM Modi set to attend G7 Quad summits in Japan, Australia in May. Before traveling to Australia, PM Modi is likely to visit the Japanese city of Hiroshima to attend the annual summit of the Group of Seven, G7, Advanced Economies that is scheduled to take place from May 19th to 21st. People familiar with the matter said on Wednesday. Germany may restrict export of chip chemicals to China. Report. Germany is in talks to limit the export of chemicals that are used to manufacture semiconductors to China in order to reduce its economic exposure to the country, Bloomberg reported. While the talks are in early stages, it is known to the German officials involved that this could damage business ties with the Asian nation. Drop in wholesale power prices as renewable energy generation from wind and solar grows, AMO finds. Surging renewable energy output has pushed fossil fuel-fired generation down to record low levels in Australia's biggest electricity grid, triggering another big fall in wholesale prices. The Australian Energy Market Operator, AMO, which runs the national electricity market covering the eastern states, said power prices had tumbled in the 3 months to the end of March. US firm integrates Chat GPT with robot dog to make it talk. Santiago Valderrama, a US-based engineer, said his firm Levatas has integrated Chat GPT and Google's text-to-speech with Boston Dynamics robot dog Spot to make it talk. This helps the company question the robot about missions it runs every day, Valderrama said. Sharing a video of a conversation with Spot, he said it's an awesome way to ask for data. Millions living on city fringes at higher risk of climate disasters as federal government warned of a national crisis. When floodwaters destroyed hundreds of Kea Tuazama's carefully planted crops in one of Australia's booming outer metropolitan areas, she knew that wouldn't be the last of it. Counting the costs, the West African woman decided to come up with a contingency plan against future disasters amid a changing climate. NASA extends 45-year-old Voyager 2 mission's life via power hack. NASA has implemented a new power strategy that extended life of Voyager 2's 5 scientific instruments. One of the instruments, expected to shut down this year, will remain alive till 2026 as the spacecraft has started using power set aside for an onboard safety mechanism. NASA stated. Voyager 2, launched in 1977, is around 20 billion kilometers away from Earth.